Welcome to another episode of Staff Lawyers Claim Your Rights series. My name is Neil Fishman. I'm the founder of StaffLawyer.com. If you like our videos, please like, comment, and subscribe to our videos on YouTube. It helps us break through the algorithm and helps our information be shared with more colleagues. The title of this video is 4 Tips to Help You Avoid Workplace Disputes. If you are a manager, this video is particularly for you. Times have changed. In the old days, the organization would really go out of its way to help managers avoid workplace disputes. Now things are different, and oftentimes if staff members complain, these complaints will be examined closely by the Office of Ethics, by the Office of Internal Oversight Services, and they can oftentimes lead to an investigation or perhaps an ethics complaint, all of which are time-consuming and very hurtful for managers. So let's get right down to it. Tip number 1 is communicate and explain your decisions as a manager. Oftentimes what we find is that grievances between staff members and their managers, they come simply out of poor or ineffective or suboptimal communication. Managers sometimes, when they want to do something, they feel that they don't need to explain properly to the staff member and that the staff member can instead read between the lines. Sometimes HR doesn't have the strength to tell a manager, hey, look, this is not a good idea. You need to communicate better what you're going to do. So one of the biggest weaknesses is poor communication, and as a manager, if you communicate and explain your decisions, you're more likely not going to find yourself in a situation in which a staff member has made a complaint against you. Tip number 2 is save those angry emails. Don't send them. The ICSC standards of conduct require a manager to create a harmonious workplace based on mutual respect. To do that, you need to avoid angry emails that you send to staff members that you supervise. In fact, when I look oftentimes at some of the cases that come to my office, I see long strings of email communication between individuals that is impersonal at best, or unprofessional and disrespectful or harassing at worst. So what we say is save those emails, go take a walk, think over the situation, come back, read it again, and rewrite it. Oftentimes it'll be much better, much nicer, and you can send it out without giving yourself a situation in which you've opened yourself for a grievance. Tip number 3 is avoid anti-social media. According again to the ICSC standards of conduct, an employee of the United Nations agencies must always promote a positive image of the organization and must express their personal views independently and impartially and tactfully. So this means that even if you're on social media, whether it's Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, or the like, and you post a message that you have put a disclaimer on that says that this message does not reflect the views of my employer blank, even a disclaimer like that will not escape your responsibility to promote a positive image of the organization. So consequently, what we always say to colleagues is keep an eye on your social media and don't publish anything that you wouldn't want your mother to read, because these messages can come back to reflect on you adversely. The 4th and final tip is to seek an expert's advice when you need assistance. There's a tendency within these organizations to expect managers to know how to solve every problem. This is absolutely impossible. You could be the most technically sound manager with a great understanding of your topical area, but you can't be expected to understand all the intricacies of human resources, problem solving of managerial disputes, legal issues, and ethics. So if you feel that you have an issue that you need help on, it is not a professional weakness to seek assistance. On the other hand, it shows competency. So if you need assistance, reach out to the appropriate offices within your organization and seek help. When you do so, make sure you document your requests so that you have proof later on that you sought the assistance. So if it's not provided to you, it's the organization's fault and not yours. Thank you, and have a nice day.